I've literally just now typed what I believe will be the final message in the Vegeta 12 Plays Poker tab on my Discord. Because, yeah. Once again, I am recording this one from Jump Street, from hand number one, because I find it just way too important not to. So we're going to have most likely about 3,000 players in this one, judging by the fact that it's a $30,000 prize pool off of an $11 buy-in. If I do not finish top 100 in this one, I am done with online poker. Well, I'm done with online poker for real money. At least for a very, very long time. Because it is clear from my performance throughout this series, I'm not cut out for this. Now, my 28th birthday is actually coming up fairly soon, and there is Jack's Casino in Cleveland. Maybe I can arrange, a birthday type date for that, and maybe I'll play some poker there. But that's different. It's in person with real humans, and there's an actual camaraderie that can be developed. Obviously, we're trying to, beat each other, but there are more good humans who play poker than bad. Like anybody who still has an image of Texas cowboys just getting together and arranging a table filled with people with. Hang on, I got a decision here. I'm gonna go ahead and pass for now. With guns on their backs, that hasn't been what poker is for like the last 30 years. Well, particularly the last 20 when Chris Moneymaker won the main event. So many good people have come into the game, and it's like dramatically cleaned up its overall image. There's a lot of charitable poker players out there who genuinely are excellent at running deep in a lot of tournaments and cash games and use their money to actual good use. I was hoping to be one of them, but it looks like I'm just outmatched, at least for now. But yeah, I will play in an IRL casino setting. It just, feels different. It feels better. It's nice that I have this option, but obviously I'm just not ready for it yet. I don't want any money playing IRL poker either, for what it's worth. But I still enjoy it better. You get to touch chips. You get to talk to humans. Make sure to give the dealer a little bit of love too. Without that guy sitting at the table just dealing out the cards and not playing, there is no game. Be nice to dealers. That's a little PSA. You don't have to be nice to dealers in this because they're all robots. I guess that's one advantage. If you're antisocial, play online poker so you don't have to be nice to dealers. But if you're in person, please be nice to dealers. Filky from Russia. Oh, right. I need to tell everybody where they're from. Okay, Moransiz, Kazakhstan. Zabavny, Russia. Bubble 31, Belarus. I like it. Bubble from Belarus. Filky, like I just said, Russia. Silver 99, United States. I got Riv. I assume that's supposed to be Rivered, but I got Rived 1, United States. And Red Club, United States. And me, United States, for probably the last time. What really stings is that the last 3 times that I've played, the robots have given me a fair shot with the card distribution and everything, and I've still screwed it up. I'm capable. I'm very, very consistent at least lasting 3 or 4 hours in a tournament. But that's not good enough. I don't bust out in, a handful of minutes by just massively overplaying my hands early. I'm good enough to not do that, but I'm not good enough to, actually survive long enough. The thing is, these are really tough players on this website. Like, if they think I'm weak, they will push me around. I feel like I have learned to become a bit more of an aggressive player when it's called for. I think I have actually improved. So it's a little counterintuitive that I'm quitting, but like I don't think I'm improving enough because even if I'm improving, it stands to reason that everybody else will too. And then you give me friggin' pocket nines right out of the gate. I hate pocket nines so much. But then again, I haven't played a hand yet, so let's. God bless. I hate pocket nines. You know what? I'm not. I know that's objectively the wrong decision, but I hate pocket nines. They are unplayable. I lose more money with pocket nines than any other hands. Where's the flop? I mean, look at that flop. How happy are you with pocket nines? You're not. I saved myself 3,000, if not more. Because objectively, the right player there would have been the 3-bet. If any of them called, you're in trouble. Wait, is this just an ace-10 convention? With like a side order of maybe pocket sixes or sevens? Where the nines actually have been good? I'll never know. There's a hand I can get behind. So let me check the blind structure. I haven't even... Oh, they're 20-minute blinds. Again, I really have kind of no excuse. Unless the robots just really give me terrible cards. Alright. I mean, I have folded every hand so far, so... Oh, no. I just remember the last time I folded 9-8 when I was thinking about playing it, I would have had quads. That won't happen again, will it? I mean, the odds are so remote. Maybe it'll be a straight this time. Well, that would have been a fun flop to look at. 5 red cards. But, overall, not my cup of tea. Uh-oh. Group of cards of 6. But I don't get to see it. I think I'm supposed to call 1,500 with this hand, so I hope somebody 3-bets so I can fold. Alright, I'll take you on. That's actually not the worst flop in the whole universe. I've got a gut shot and 2 overs. Now I can represent a 6. And if he calls, I still have outs. Okay. Nah, you can have it. I don't think he's going to fold to a 10 on the river. You win. Oh, maybe he would have. was a pretty sick call. Just ace high, no draw. But it was right. One of these lovely situations. Probably gonna blow a lot of money here too. Nope, I'm done. Donated 5,700. That's plenty enough. I have a pair now. Do I block her bet? I'm not gonna block her bet. That looks like a bluff. He might be bluffing with the best hand, though. Yeah, not worth it. Like 6-5 of hearts or something like that. So right off the bat, I got a weak image at the table, no doubt. Which is a shame. I have to be cognizant of what image I have. Okay. Don't want to just... They keep giving me playable hands. Playable, but not great hands, you know? I'm going to do something terrible. Never mind. In my experience, I've found that if you insta-limp... God bless. Have fun, guys. Okay, yeah, that flop was... Forget out of my zip cone, that wasn't even in my solar system. I never will understand C-bets that are way smaller than the 3-bet pre-flop. Mr. Carell, United States, welcome. Hijack 5, United States, welcome. I'm going to go down as only ever having one tournament in which I actually crossed the 1,000,000 point threshold. And it was one that I wasn't even recording because it was a $50 Omaha free roll where I finished second out of like over 1,400 people. Why can't I bring that back? I mean, granted, I'm playing Hold'em now, but, you know, that's where all the money is. I know there are plenty of Omaha specialists in the world who are just amazing and are beginning to drum up some money in and participation in Omaha games in the IRL scene. ACR, though, I have not seen much progress in terms of just the number and availability of Omaha games. Jack 2 offsuit? No. When I do go to Jack's Casino for the first time, I'll have to ask them if they have Omaha. Because I have looked at briefly at their website. I know they have. I think they say they have 30 poker tables. I just hope one of them is Omaha. That's my game. even though I don't get that much practice in. I still think I'm better at Omaha than I am at Hold'em. Straight flush board. What did I have? Oh yeah, nothing. Well, pair of twos. Oh, JB Shaw's new. Canada, welcome. I should clarify that when I do play on Replay Poker again, I'm not going to record them anymore. Not even the RPOS games. I don't know what I was thinking, even bothering to record those for YouTube. They're fake money. Nobody's going to care about that. It's just for me to experience and enjoy. Although I am glad that I did record one of those games, because one of the games had an invisible flop, so I actually had a glitch to report with video proof. So I guess by that logic, maybe I should keep recording, just not for YouTube. Although, now that I've seen which settings on OBS, like I know how to artificially add a delay. If I add like a 10-minute delay, oh my god, not worth it. If I add a 10-minute delay to my streams on OBS, I can actually stream poker. That's how, the actual poker streamers do it. I thought it was something that actually had to be done on Twitch, but no, it's a very easy thing to add on OBS. It's extremely easy. I may live stream Replay Poker just for fun a couple of times, knowing that it's fake money. Anything that happens to my account on the live stream is inconsequential. Alright, let's try this again. I've got an okay hand here. You know what? Let's just friggin' bother. Just take it. Blind people. Hi. This is why I can't play blind v blind hands. I need something. At least make an effort at it. It worked. It actually worked. I got 9 high. In the words of Will Kassouf, 9 high like a boss. A lot of people hate Will Kassouf, but he's actually friendly with my mother on Twitter, so he's cool by me. Although I do wish you would tone it down at the table sometimes. A Will Kassouf light would be my ideal player to watch. Because, yes, I've gotten my mother into poker. She doesn't play, but she enjoys watching all the characters. Because there's a lot of characters. Again, like, something that the general public probably wouldn't know about poker. Because you just expect every poker player at the table to be the same. It's called a poker face. They have to be expressionless the whole time. No, there's a lot of characters out there. Ooh, we got a hand here. And the Canadian folds to the American. Even though the American's called Red Club. Eh. The Maple Leaf is almost a red club. Red club or red spade, if you prefer. They're it can't it can be kind of hard to tell spades and clubs apart. That's why there's 4-color decks. Although I generally have pretty good eyesight, so I don't really use them. But I remember watching like bootleg recordings of old World Series of Poker graphics, and I couldn't tell the spades and clubs apart. Okay. I'm not gonna bother showing. I think they're all more or less hip to the fact that I'm playing a little tight. Although the real reason is I'm just not getting dealt much. I'm getting dealt a little bit. 20-minute blinds. So even after all that losing, I'm still over 100 big blinds. Bubble from Belarus. And I make Jack 10. If he raises, I'm gone. If he doesn't, then I'll play. Alright. I just feel like an under-the-gun raise tells me that Jack 10 offsuit is not that good of a spot. Even though the Red Club is seemingly fairly active. But not, like, erratically so. I make no judgments about any of these players based on country. I'm just curious where they're from. It's called open-mindedness. Don't profile anybody here for any reason. Okay, there's a good hand to play. You've been watching me. You already know the way I like to raise. If not, what I do... This guy's been 3-betting a lot, though. I think I have to stand up to him this time. Unless somebody else wants to. But I'm noticing a pattern, and I know that he doesn't have to have it here. Now I'm out of here. Cold 4-bet tells me ace-10 suited is no good. Kongs. Yeah, like I said, ace-10 suited, no good. Ace-king suited. I have a mixed record with these cards. Oh, well, I guess I'll just not even add to either column here. I'm just going to be given a walk. Better than a kick to the head. Just not feeling it with this hand. Sometimes I'll play it, but nah. I'll be out of position. Anyway, where was I? I was talking about how I raise. In case this isn't someone's first time watching me play poker, the way I like to raise is I just choose a number per blind level that I think I'm comfortable raising to every time and just stick with that every single time. The only time I'll deviate from it is if I'm folded to and I'm in the button or small blind. Then I'll size up a little bit sometimes. I don't slavishly adhere to the same exact amount of big blinds. I just pick a number, like I said, that I'm comfortable with. So if I have a larger stack, then I might raise, 2.6, 2.7 big blinds. If I'm in the middle of the pack, I'll go maybe around 2.4-ish. If I'm short, maybe 2.25. But whatever the situation is, I will not change my raise until the blinds go up. As for 3-bets, well, that depends on a lot of things. There should be no standard rules for 3-betting. On the rare instances that I play cash games, my raises are usually around 3x. Sometimes a bit less. They know by now I'm not messing around. Especially with this being a PKO. I don't want to splash around too often. Just get short, and all of a sudden everyone's going to be gunning for me. Of course, sometimes I do get bored. Sometimes I folded just too many hands in a row, and I arbitrarily decide it's time to raise light. Or 3-bet light. 3-betting light is probably even more effective because unless whoever was raising has a really strong hand, they've got no choice but to believe me. I open full 20 hands in a row, and all of a sudden I'm 3-betting, It looks pretty damn strong. Good. Oh, she's probably making some salmon patties. My mother and stepfather will be over later today, and we're gonna have, since there's gonna be 5 of us here, we're gonna have one of those big packages of lasagna that they sell at Costco, because they sell everything huge at Costco and everything. Might as well take advantage of extra people being here. I'm certainly at peace with the decision to just stop playing, mostly because particularly when series roll around and you want to commit to tournaments and just set a schedule that of tournaments that you know you can actually play. It takes a little bit out of you, and it takes a little flexibility out of you. I would love to actually spend more time with my family, and one way to do that is just to stop playing all these dang tournaments. You know, save them for when I'm actually at a real casino. Or save them for fake money website where it's not nearly as serious. I'll probably have to re-sign into my replay account. I've probably been signed off by now. Because obviously I'm playing this more because it's real money and a chance to, make something. But I think it's fair to say that I've flamed out. Got about 149 bucks left in my account. I'll probably just order a bank check, put that back in my regular bank, and only use this account for commentary purposes. And because they, store the final tables a day after the fact, that's nowhere near as demanding of a schedule. If I absolutely have to do a commentary on a table where I don't know the players' countries, oh well. OSS is coming up starting like just pretty much a week from now. I won't be playing any of them, obviously, unless, of course, I get a miracle to occur in this one. Now, you might be thinking top 100 is not a miracle. For me, it is. The way I've been playing. He gets it. Unless Zbabney. Oh, Zbabney wants to play. JB Shaw takes it. Terrible hand. Need to find a new favorite hand, though. Will it be 10-9? I mean, I kind of just decided 6-4 is my favorite hand based on replay poker, and I decided King 10 was my new favorite hand based on replay poker. Maybe I'll have to play on replay poker to get my new favorite hand. Because it's not King 10 anymore. Could use a few better cards than this. It's easy to play tight when you're not being dealt anything. And yeah, I think it's confirmed. Red Club loves to raise. Bubble 31 loves to 3-bet. Although he's a little He's a little on the short side now, so maybe he's more content to call. So he's good at gear shifting. I could be writing notes. I'm not, because odds are this is the last time I'll ever be playing with these guys. And I'm not watching golf right now. I have... Ooh, tough one. I have recorded the final round of the Tour Championship. And I will watch it from the beginning of the recording once I am done with this. It's basically the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, but golf. It's too important for me to be just like having on in the background while I play this. I'd like to size up when you're small blind, big blind. Oh, goody. Bubble's still here. Roby FTW, Mexico. Corkscrew, Canada. Bowl Seals, Poland. Nanash, Latvia. Argentine, okay. Argentina, if you couldn't tell. And then Endez, United States. Boy, we got a lot of countries in this one. We got Mexico, Canada, Poland, Latvia, Argentina. Wow. There's 2 Americans and then 6 different countries. That is awesome. Weak ace under the gun +1. No, thank you. As I've mentioned many times, the only flaw with America's Cardroom is the ridiculous late reg periods. Cut that down to 7 levels per tournament, and this not even really a website, it's an app. This app is A-okay. I enjoy everything else about it. I'm not quitting America's Cardroom because of America's Cardroom. I'm quitting it because I suck. And this is going to happen again, huh? A little too much. If this were a real 5-handed table, maybe I'd actually play, but... Ovem Garoto, Brazil. Touch my Talala, oh god. Ukraine, and Kamyanka, United States. Touch my Talala with a SpongeBob, too. Oh, that's a terrible meme, and yet it still induces a laugh, probably because I'm just an idiot. Well, this was Daniel Negreanu's favorite hand for a little while. I don't know if it still is. If it stays cheap... I couldn't even finish the sentence. I think I prefer non-PKOs to actual PKOs. Even though, of course, the appeal for a PKO is obvious. If you do well early, then you're capable of knocking people out and picking up money well before actually having to think about the bubble. but it also, skews overall judgment. All right. All right. Back in it. If I ever was in it. I do love that the sick version of Kim Jong Un is that he accidentally nuked himself. Of course, I'm using my sick version because I'm sick of losing. I like Smug Grinch, but this is the only version of Grinch that could accurately reflect the way I've been playing. Maybe I could have made a play with King 8 being folded to in the button. Something I should probably work on. It'd be a lot easier to not do that in IRL poker. Fold to, then you get your cards, and you haven't you don't just tick a box to have the program auto fold for you when it gets to you. You'll actually have time to change your action. The robots have been giving me fair shots. I don't know if what I've experienced so far is really a fair shot. None of these flops are even coming close to me. Although I might as well try to run a bluff here. Everything got there. I was hoping he was only calling with like a pair or something. Or maybe two pair, but no, he has it. No, I have a pair. I think my sizing was a mistake. Was it too obvious that I wanted him to fold? I don't know. Same guy as last time in the same seat as Bubble was in the previous table. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting so freaking ridiculous. I can't. That's too much. That's just too much. None of my cards are hitting the board. Why should I expect sevens to break that trend? I mean, if I'm going any further in that hand, it's because I'm expecting to see a 7 on the flop. But none of my cards are connecting so far. They better start, because I'm already beginning to kind of run out of wiggle room. Not really, but because it's a PKO, I get into a hand with somebody, chances are they're looking at me thinking, I might be able to get all that guy's chips if the cards fall my way. Take note also that most of my folded cards are completely airballing the board. You know, earlier in the series, when this just kept happening to me ad nauseum, particularly with the higher buy-in tournaments, I just took this as a message, a direct message from the robots, in no uncertain terms. You do not belong here. I'm getting the same message from this so far. I suppose it could be argued that, you know, I should try to rise up and tell the robots that, yes, I do belong here. I will show you. If you had my history with computers, you'd understand. This is a stupid raise, but I'm getting a little bit desperate here. I really need to get something to go my way. Bull Seals is going to 3-bet to like 12,000. I'm going to fold. No? Okay. If somebody else will 3-bet to 12,000 and make me fold. Oh, okay. You better believe we'll take it. Not raising with that junk, though. I'm going to raise with a crappy hand. At least I want it to have some potential. That's what makes Omaha so fun. Most hands have potential. I've never been dealt pocket quads. I don't know how many times, like, statistically, I don't know how many times you'd actually have to play Omaha hands before you get dealt pocket quads, but I imagine it's quite a lot. It doesn't even matter what rank it is, whether it's quad deuces or quad aces. You don't stand a chance. Because you literally cannot improve your hand. It's just a pair of twos or a pair of aces. And in Omaha, everybody knows one pair is almost never good. I mean, like 2, 3, 7, 8 rainbow is probably a 90% favorite over ace, 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 ace. Maybe not 90, but a pretty good favorite over it. Because the thing is, as soon as the other players pick up 2 pair, the hand is over. Or straight or anything like that. Because you literally cannot hit your cards because you have all of your cards. Anyway, I have a good hand. I think I have a good enough hand to 3-bet here. Okay. I'm up there twice in 3 hands. Let's go. Let's not go. One thing I wish that my San Diego casinos had is um, table games like blackjack. Because anytime I get dealt 9-2, I think of blackjack. Because, you know, that's 11, you double down, you hope to hit a 10 jack, king, or queen. Um, I wish that it had small budget table games, but all of the well, there were segments of the casino. It's a Native American casino, right? Anybody who grows up in San Diego knows that there's Native American casinos that let you play at 18. The rooms that you were allowed to play at the age of 18, the minimum bet on all those tables was $5, which is still kind of a lot when your budget is 200. That's still a minimum bet at the blackjack tables or the Caribbean Stud or Pai Gow, Spanish 21, three card poker, any of those things. The minimum bet being still 1/40th of my entire budget is iffy. If you wanted to, if you could afford to, then there were rooms in the only 21 and up section of the casino where the minimum bet was like I think 10 and you could bet up to 2,000. The maximum bet was 500 in the other part. But in either case, I wish there were $1 blackjack tables because that'd be the only way that I could actually stay there for a while. Fitness in United States, welcome. So even though I had no intention of actually playing robot stuff, I did actually play a lot of video poker just because you can go a dime or a quarter at a time. You knew that even with some of the worst luck imaginable, you would at least stay there for a while. The reason I even bothered with that was because the casino we went to, Sequan Casino, great place, great atmosphere, great food. Um, loved it there. But there were only like 6 or 7 poker tables. At least in the no smoking section of the casino, because there's different segregations. There's 18, 21, smoking, non-smoking. There might have been more poker tables in another part of the casino, but as far as I'm aware of, it was just that one section. And I think it's a very good idea to have the poker tables in the non-smoking section because you can't have a game unless you have more than one person at the table, breathing each other's air, and that's not just a hop and go kind of thing. If you're going to play a cash game, you're expected to kind of stay there for at least an hour or two, or maybe a little bit more. And if you're going to breathe each other's air, let's have that not include cigarette smoke. Okay, this guy's been active the last couple of hands. I might regret this. Game. Just to show that I wasn't completely messing around with my 3-bet. Just got unlucky that he woke up with a big hand. It had to have been a big hand. There was just no way that was a bluff. With his stack size compared to Touch My Talala, yeah, that had to have been a real hand. And now I am the short stack at the table at this PKO, which is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic news. I don't know how much I've done wrong. Some, I'm sure, but I don't feel like I've made any particularly boneheaded plays and just not hitting any boards. Again, my folded cards, they're terrible. They're missing the board. This is a case where the robots are not giving me a fair shot. Is it bad that I expect the robots to give me a fair shot every time? I don't think it is. Like, I used, like, wow, huge hand. Trips versus, ooh, two pair. Tough one to get away from. I'm impressed. Like, I used to, back when I was, on replay poker, I used to get pissed when, my folded cards kept hitting the board, and all the cards that I played didn't. Now I get pissed when my folded cards miss, because that's how I know that I have no shot. At least when my folded cards hit the board, I know that there is a slight chance that the robots are actually going to throw me a bone once. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, that was a certified PKO moment there. Just just like go all in for a huge number because you want that knockout all to yourself. Had reasonable hand, but got unlucky. No, you've seen all the hands that I've played. Have any of my cards hit the board? I think the best I've ever gotten out of any of my folded cards even is a draw. Like, not even a good draw, like a gut shot. Wow. Yep, that'll happen. Oh, of course I run my big fat mouth and all of a sudden I flop a straight. Oh, but look, I would have lost to runner clubs. And no way they're folding their aces or queens either. So I would have lost it all there too. Ricardo Brig, Brazil, welcome. If finessing goes all in, I'm just gonna shove 10. I don't even. I'm only even attempting this because I'm hoping if it doesn't work, then it at least gives me some easy decisions for the rest of the tournament. Well, it doesn't work. I didn't think it would because I figured somebody's got a pocket pair that's not worried about that board. Done. It's not like I'm not trying. It's not like I'm using any of this as any kind of excuse to stop trying. Freaking ace king. Probably losing to like 9s and 10s or something. This is how I'm getting run out of this place. Oh wait, bowl seals got knocked out. Oh wow. I'm barely even paying attention. Not that it even matters anymore because I don't have any chips anymore. And this is just the way I'm gonna get run out of here. Sometimes it's all my fault. Sometimes it's a combination. I think this time it's all the robot's fault. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure I have a hand in my own destruction, but come on with these cards. Again, I don't see why I shouldn't play this one. Gut shot. Undercards. Again, it's just a bad draw. There's not even a club out there. I mean, if you bet a quarter pot, I guess I'll stick around. I have absolutely nothing, and I have no reason to continue with anything. This is a PKO. If I try to bluff, it's going to be eaten alive. I'm not saying I should never try bluffing. I mean, of course, I've tried a few bluffs. I've been successful on a couple occasions. Or at least one that, that 9 high hand. But now I don't have enough meat on the bone to even execute a bluff, especially with a PKO. If I try bluffing now, it's probably going to have to be my whole stack, and then they're looking like, if I even have any potential, I might as well go for that 250. I'm like, oh, hey, I've got, like, queen high and no draw, you win. And they're like, yeah, well, I have king high and a draw. You might actually win. I'm like, no, I'm not. Trust me, I have no chance. The rubber card comes out. Oh, yeah, you're right. You have no chance. Thanks for playing. Thanks for your 250. I'll be like, bye forever. I'm not playing ACR ever again. And again, I'm not taking it personally against ACR. It's not that I think the ACR robots are bad. Every online poker website is going to have robots that hate your guts. I've had this happen to me plenty of times at Replay Poker. ACR is not unique in that regard. Sometimes the robots just decide that you will fail. That's the truth on every online poker site. Yes, statistically, there will be tournaments where you will miss a lot of boards. I've missed every board, even the folded cards. And when I finally hit one with that straight, it would have been runner, runner, club. I don't think I'm crazy when I say that the robots have already predetermined that I have no chance at this. This isn't why I'm quitting. But this is a fitting send-off for me. I mean, I have no chance. I don't have any chance. But I'm still going to play as long as I can. I have too much pride and respect for the game itself to just, open shove for 32 big blinds with 10-7 offsuit. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to at least act like I have a chance. It's honorable. I want to honor this beautiful game called poker. But as you can see, sometimes the robots know only dishonor. That's a huge bet. And they're both deep, too. That's Canada versus Mexico. Heck, I might bust out so early that I might even have a chance to turn the computer off and try out the insertion of the new SSD. I never imagined I'd bust out that quickly. Like I said, last couple times I've played, the robots have given me a fair shot, and I've lasted three and a half hours. But this time the robots are not giving me a fair shot. I'm repeating myself a lot, but I know statistically that you're going to have tournaments where you're going to miss way more than you hit. But I have missed everything. Statistically, that should be impossible, or at least pretty damn close to impossible, to miss absolutely every board in the entire tournament. It happened again. Watch the river card be like the 10 of diamonds, and my straight would have lost to a flush again. Actually, it's a 3 of diamonds, so I've got 9 high. Been there before, too. Oh, new table. I don't think it'll make any difference. Rep Lanish, United States. LYS, Russia. Oh, John Johnny's 82, Brazil. Dodge Poker, United States. TMM, United States. IBM Simon, Russia. JT, United States. So, much less variety at this table. When I see an America's Cardroom Team Pro at a poker tournament, I will root for them. Chris Mormon, Chris Moneymaker, Ebony Kenny, Michael Longcar. Those are pretty much the only people whose real names I actually remember for off the top of my head are ACR pros, but I'm sure there's more. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing Michael Longcar's last name correctly. Again, there's only one thing wrong with this place, and that's the late reg ridiculous lengths. That's the only thing wrong with it, though. To me. Why is it always that seat that likes to 3-bet so much? I don't get it. Oh, you got company. Oh, happy day. getting rid of the table. Abood, Brazil, DJ Floppaset, United States. Hey, it's Blaze, United States. Salmon Sushi, United States. Welcome to all of you. Which one of you will get my whole stack? Gonna happen very soon. Oh my god, one pair! This is the greatest moment of my entire life. He called. Are you kidding me? Oh, what the hell do you even want from me at this point? I have no idea what he's supposed to have at this point. I have absolutely no freaking clue. But judging by everything that's been happening so far, I'm probably supposed to fold this. I have no idea why he suddenly bet there. But considering everything, it's a PKO. I'm a really freaking short stack. Considering everything, having a pair of eights probably isn't a very good thing to have there. I have 21 big blinds. I have 10 high and no draw. I mean, it's all inevitable. I don't even know why I'm even remotely upset at this when the writing's been on the wall for the last 30 minutes. When it's been obvious to anybody with any common sense that I'm not going to be winning another pot the whole tournament. I don't even care what the action is like. I'm open shoving. At a PKO, considering everything, let's just open shove. Out of 1,178 people, there are only 20 people shorter than me. I'm shoving. I'd prefer it if somebody else raised first. Thank you. So it doesn't look quite as fishy. I don't even care. Normally, I would take that and consider folding. At this point, though, I just see. I've actually got the best hand. Wow, a jack. Who could have seen that coming? I got nothing. I have absolutely nothing to say. First of all, our content from Portugal. Welcome. Please do better than me. Have fun, and goodbye to every single one of you. I hope to see you all on a final table one day, but I ain't playing with you ever again. I got it in good, too. I actually got it in good. Nothing matters. When the robots absolutely hate you, you got nothing. I'm almost glad that it had to end that way because, A, it makes it a lot easier for me to accept that I'm not playing ever again. B, you guys get to actually see that I'm not full of crap and the robots really are out to get me sometimes. I'm not, you can see nothing I said was exaggerated. Not one thing was exaggerated. All right, well, I'll be back at this tournament, but only to commentate on its final table. Cheers to all of you. Thank you for enjoying my poker content. But if I may be selfish, please do check out some of my gaming content that I pop out. It's not often. My upload schedule sucks, I know, but I would like a little bit more traction on some of my actual gaming content. But that will be all from me as a player. Take care, everybody. I'll see you at the final table.